For those of you who don't know me, I'm John Ellison. I'm this year's CFA Virginia president. And despite all the odds, I thought this might be canceled, but we're all here and look at this great attendance. Thank you all for being here. I'd also like to thank our sponsors. They're the ones who make this possible. This year, our partners include Alliance Bernstein, Allspring Global Investments, Amundi Asset Management, Blue Owl Capital, Charles Schwab, Clearstead, Davenport and Company, First Trust, Manning Napier, Morse Capital Partners, T. Rowe Price, TSW, Truist, and Voya Investment Management. Again, I can't say this enough. Without your support, this caliber of an event would not be possible. I'd also like to thank our CFA Virginia board. Over the year, we put in a number of hours and a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. I would like to ask the members of our board to stand as I call your name. Our VP of Programming is Tyson Peterson. Our treasurer, who could not be here tonight, is Corey Bunting. Our secretary, Chris Milligan. And our other board members are Gene McGowan, Thomas Newhouse, Jeff Alejandro, Matthew Cullen, Ashby Price, and Chip Huey. Thank you all. Last but certainly not least, and probably carries more weight than all of that group combined, is Ellen Borges. When I say that we couldn't do it without Ellen, I mean it. We need a key man risk life policy for her. She's the behind the scenes. This event is what it is because of Ellen and her hard work. So if we could all please give Ellen a round of applause, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so we have a 4-part agenda tonight. First, I'm going to recap CFA Virginia and our highlights over the past year. We're then going to recognize the new CFA Charterholders. We're going to award our forecast winners from last year. And then we're going to have a fireside chat with our esteemed guest, Richard Brink. So one of our prior president, or a few of our prior presidents, I was kind of bouncing off ideas to prepare for these remarks tonight. Matthew Cullen gave me some sage advice. He said, either make it funny or keep it brief. Duly noted, Matthew. So the next 30 minutes is going to be my foray into stand-up comedy. I'm not going to do that to myself or to you guys. That would be quite painful. Anyway, moving on. CFA Virginia highlights for the year. So we did a lot of member-focused programming. Our goal as the board is to provide as much member value as we possibly can. One of the focal points here is member programming. Breakfast, speaker breakfasts, luncheons, networking events, etc. In terms of the luncheons and breakfasts that we had, we spanned a lot of topics. We had guest speakers that came and talked about alternative investments, private markets, the also boring geopolitical landscape, traditional equity and bond markets, and of course, we even dabbled a little bit into the financial evolution of college sports and the NIL. We also have a leadership advisory council that we view as our next gen of leaders and board members. And those folks help us in producing professional development activities, networking events, and basically keeping us at the board attuned to what the younger members actually want to need. I hate to admit it, but I'm over 40 now, and I'm getting out of touch. We also have the annual Stock Pitch Challenge. It used to be called the Research Challenge. This is a new open format. We've done it 2 years in a row. And basically, it's a change up from, hey, look, we're going to have all these schools compete analyzing one single company and see who does the best job, to bring us your best ideas. Long, short, whatever company you want to do. And it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more engaging. We've gotten tremendous feedback from the universities. And if you're ever on the lookout for new stock ideas, come out this year. You might actually come away with some good feedback. So moving on to the recognition of new CFA charter holders. Oh, I missed a piece here. Volunteer opportunities for the board and committees and anything else. We are open to having any and all of you approach me, any of our other board members, or even on the back of one of your cards at your table, you can indicate whether you want to, get involved. We'd love it if you would. And we do actually check the cards. It's not like something we just throw in the trash. There have been a number of board members who have joined just by indicating interest here tonight. So moving on to the recognition of new CFA charter holders. Everybody here in this room knows that it's a serious and prolonged undertaking. It shows each charter holder's discipline and commitment to the highest standards in the investment profession. I'd also like to thank their families and friends, because they have supported these folks over many years, and we know that it doesn't come without sacrifice. I should also say, if you haven't taken a much needed vacation, you should do that. So I would like to ask all the recipients that are here with us tonight to come forward as I read your name, and remain at the front until all are recognized. Chip, thank you. So the first is Scott Bracey. Michael Desai. Matthew Fernandez. Nathan Guy. Jay Mason. Michael Republicano. Olga Romanova. And Taylor Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our new CFA charter holders. We also have some milestone anniversaries tonight. Can we hop back? Do you have the clicker? All right. So, in addition to celebrating our new charter holders, we're also celebrating the milestone anniversaries of many of our existing charter holders, who are celebrating 10, 20, and 30-year milestones. I would ask that everyone please hold their applause until the end, but if any of our 30-year charter holders are here, will you please stand up? Any of our 20-year charter holders here, please stand up? Not good. Any of our 10-year charter holders here, please stand up. It's either nobody wanted to stand or statistically that's like unreal. Okay. What's that? 20 plus? Let's do 20 plus. Thank you, Cheryl. Thought we were going to go over on that one. Okay, and for our final recognitions of the night are our forecast winners. So some of these folks are here tonight. If you are here tonight, please come up. I have a $50 Amazon gift card for you. If we don't have enough, blame Ellen. So we'll start with WTI crude. Bradford Ellis was the closest in predicting. His prediction was 58.75. The actual was 57.42. Is Bradford here tonight? Okay. The VIX was won by Paul Cordell and James Pickard. They both predicted 15 flat, and the actual was 14.95. Are either of those folks here tonight? All right. 10-year Treasury yield. Peter Van Saun and Ryan Stallard. Oh, my bad. They predicted 4.15, 4.15%. Actual was 4.172. It's pretty good, pretty close. And finally, the S&P 500, the heavyweight champion, goes to David Kraft. He predicted 668.50. The actual was 68.45.5. He was off by a mere 65 bips. Is David here? I get an Amazon gift card? Okay. All right. Everybody that wasn't able to come tonight, they'll get their prize. So before you all leave tonight, you'll see something at your place setting. Don't forget to fill out the back of that. So you can win one of these illustrious prizes next year. Also, I'll reiterate, if you ever want to get involved with CFA Virginia or the board or any other opportunities, please note that on the back and we'll reach out to you.